She's sitting you that? I know. I know you're a married man.
We have assembled a panel of experts.
That's her labia.
Gentlemen, please. We are doing a wonderful exhibition.
Whoa, wait.
Of knowledge, of insight.
Speaking of exhibition. Whoa, brother. Hi.
We are doing the Bound for Glory Series picks. We are analyzing every single person, the participants in the Bound for Glory Series. 12 in all. We're on number 6 now because this is going to be a front runner, a long shot, and a member of the panel. We're going to start with the front runner. Guys, we want your opinions. Let's introduce our panel first of all. Right over here, his name is Francois Kazarian.
His friends call him Francois.
Yeah, only my friends call me Francois.
So you please call him Mr. Kazarian.
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
cool.
Kazarian. Yeah. Right over here, we have Christopher Daniels.
Hey, my first name made it.
Thank
you so much. Thanks.
Right over here, we have a lady that is the Knockouts champion of the world. Her name, Mickey James.
Hi.
That's a beautiful belt, by the way.
Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it is a little bit grizzled. I was thinking about taking it to Gary, the guy that does my shoes, that fixes it, and get him to polish it up a little bit. But,
Bob Rosen will sniff it for $5.
Velvet has held it for so long, it's just a little bit filthy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, would you like to talk?
I'm going to attempt to be the only person who doesn't follow up my introduction with a big monologue. Because I'm going to do it before my introduction.
Please welcome Magnus to the program.
Everyone,
Magnus, the
just trying to get on the
Magnet.
camera. Just trying to get in the show.
Oh, dear.
Go ahead. You had something? You were saying? No?
What you got?
Nothing? Okay.
Here we go.
All right, I got you. Let's go ahead and find out your thoughts. Our next 3, we are picking once again a long shot, a favorite, and a member of the panel of the Bound for Glory series. Our first would be a favorite. I would say Samoa Joe. Favorite to win the Bound for Glory series this year. Do you feel the same, Mr. Kazarian?
Samoa Joe hits harder than any human being I've been in the ring with.
He does.
He, you know, he's done it all in this company.
He's mean.
And he's a bit of a jerk.
He's
a bit of a jerk.
Is he a jerk?
And he's a
jerk.
bit of a jerk.
Yeah.
His hair varies from show to show.
Yeah.
You don't know if he's going to have the Samoan afro or the mohawk. But you know what? All joking aside, the guy is just the real deal and about as badass as it gets, and a guy that can never be counted out, and a guy that this company can and has been built around. So Samoa Joe is an absolute favorite, in my humble opinion.
Mr. Daniels.
Absolutely a big threat as someone who's been slapped as hard as humanly possible by those big, meaty fists, those ham hands that he calls appendages. Yeah, well, they're called hands. But, anyway, I'm not looking forward to wrestling. I know I got to do it at least once in the series. God, I hope I can get through it without losing my eardrum like the last time. Okay.
Samoa Joe, Mickey James, what do you think, Samoa Joe?
I have to agree. I mean, Joe is very impressive, and he does, coming from someone with large appendages, you know, they can be pretty devastating, so.
How about Magnus? What do you think? Samoa Joe, former tag team partner of yours.
I think it's no denying. It's safe to say that Samoa Joe took me to another level. First of all, as a tag team partner, but more so as an opponent, especially in last year's Bound for Glory, because he kicked the living crap out of me on several occasions. And after you've been on the receiving end of that, I will go on record to say that I believe Samoa Joe to be offensively the best wrestler in the world today. And the fact that he hasn't been in the world title picture for so long is a travesty, in my humble opinion. You've got to look at him as a potential winner.
Our next gentleman will bring up part of the Bound for Glory series, and the only reason I'm saying this, and I went through the list, is who were the only 3 to not hold a singles title. That is how I determine the long shots, because I certainly would not say Hernandez is a long shot. He has yet to win a singles title in Impact Wrestling. Jay Bradley is not. Joseph Park is not either. So that's how we got our 3 long shots. But big, bad, tough Hernandez. His chances. Kazarian.
Well, I mean, Hernandez is the wrestling equivalent of a Buick. If you were to be hit by a Buick, that's basically what it feels like to be in a match with Hernandez. You know what? The guy is strong, he's rugged, you know, and as a tag team wrestler, he's found his niche. But you know what? This is his first real chance to step up in a single situation for the ultimate prize that we all want. And I just don't think he has the moveset and the drive as a singles wrestler yet to do it. So I don't think 2013 is his year.
Mr. Daniels.
Yeah, I echo my friend's sentiments, and I add that he is well led, but as a leader, he's not ready. And so, you know, that's why he succeeds in a tag team situation, because he wants someone else to tell him where to go and when to be there. when he's out there by himself and it's up to him and him alone, he's like a deer in headlights. What's a Spanish deer called anyway? Do they have them in Spain?
El Diro.
El Diro? Yeah, he's like an El Diro in headlights. So.
Gotcha, Mickey James. What do you think?
Watch out for the antleros.
Right, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, El Diro. Oh, El Diro. See that?
I mean, he is the Mexican Superman, right? So they say.
Well, so you
So
say.
they say.
Right.
Is
I don't
he
think they say it
Mexican?
just like that.
Is he
His name was Supermax, but apparently...
The
Superman?
Mexican
Oh,
Superman.
like a Tex-Mex.
He's the sandwich man.
So you're saying his chances are...
I mean, you can't count him out. I mean, he is very impressive, but I have to agree that, you know, with the...
You could count him out if he didn't get in the ring by 10.
Yeah, if he stays out of
Yeah.
the ring for 20 seconds or more, then you can count him out.
You know what? I give up. I give up. He's out of here. Get out of here, Mexican. He's Mexican. Can't do it.
All right, what do you think, Magnus?
You know, this phrase "pound for pound" gets thrown around a lot. Like, oh, pound for pound is that he is without a doubt the strongest guy in the business, in the company, without a doubt. Like, I've been on the receiving end of some of his devastating offense. I will echo some of their sentiments in the sense that I don't think he has the range. I think to win this, you've got to cover all the bases, and I don't think that he covers all the bases enough, and I don't think he has the gas in the tank. Sorry, Supermix.
Boy, Mickey, he is brilliant, isn't he?
He's the gas, just not the tank.
The way he spouts out that analysis.
know.
All right.
Just loves the sound.
Next topic. Next topic.
Oh, sorry. All right, CD is our next topic. Here he is right here.
Yeah.
He's the
This
member of the
fella.
Bound for Glory series we're going to talk
This
about
handsome
next.
man.
It's Kazarian, your tag team partner. Give us your thoughts. What are your partner's
A
chances?
man that has been held down by the tyrannical dictatorship of one Dixie Carter. A man whose gear is sniffed on a day-to-day basis by Bob Rosen. He has. That's where it is. He has so much to deal with, and you know what? He's been a guy that's been here since day one. He's a leader to millions. He's a role model to children. He's a best friend to me, and he's one of the absolute best pro wrestlers that this company has ever seen, and that cannot be denied. And you know what? This year, he might be the guy that I face in the finals, and I hope it is, because you know what? Couldn't happen to a better man.
Exactly.
Who would win?
The fans.
Exactly. Professional wrestling as a whole.
Great.
Professional wrestling as a
All
whole.
right. Let's go to Mickey James.
You're not going to ask him?
I didn't do this. Actually, I should. Your
You don't wanna-
Your thoughts?
approach, your outlook. What can we look forward to? Your game plan.
Well, the truth of the matter is, in this last year and a half, I feel like my career has been rejuvenated because of the friendship of Frankie Kazarian and the fact that he and I lean on each other, in the fact that no one else in this company gives us an opportunity, no one else in this company gives us a fighting chance like they give other people. And so he and I have leaned on each other to become the best tag team in the business, and now we both go into the Bound for Glory series with a renewed fervor, ready to be a world champion for the first time in both of our careers.
How's this sound? World champion of the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also,
that?
I'd like to say happy 10th birthday to TNA. I don't count the year that I was fired, and neither should anyone else.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
there we go.
Harumph. Harumph.
Harumph.
Wow, that is some renewed fervor.
Yep.
Right there.
Renewed
Mickey
fervor.
James, what do you think?
Well, I absolutely think you do have a chance, but I have to ask you, you know, we've been comparing the other tag teams and the people that have been a part of a tag team in the rest of the series. Do you think that's going to hold you back in the sense that you guys haven't really, you've been focused mostly on your tag team wrestling and not so much your singles? Just want to make sure that you're focused.
That's a
I
fine
want to make
question.
sure you're. I want to make sure you're focused.
That's a fine question, and let me respond by telling you that before Frankie and I became the best tag team in the business, we were both two
in
of the
the
best wrestlers in the X division, and
10 titles
just-
between us.
Just a
10
couple,
X
yeah,
Division
just a
titles
few.
between us. Yeah.
almost as many as me.
And you know, the few times that we were both afforded opportunities at the World Heavyweight Championship, we took those champions to the limit, did we not?
Absolutely.
Didn't you take that Joe guy
Like
to
Eagles?
the limit that one
I
time
actually
before
did.
Scott
Like
Steiner
Eagles.
ripped off
Take
your
him to the
arm and
limit.
tried to
Yep.
kill you with it?
One more time.
Just be
Very
like the
nice.
Eagles. Take them to the limit.
Magnus, what do you think
more
of this
time.
man's chances?
Despite the wonderful vocabulary, second only to me, despite the tomfoolery, chicanery, skullduggery, and everything elsery, you're looking at a very, very skilled technical wizard in the squared circle, and no one can deny he's deadly between the ropes, and if he can keep his head in the game, and if he can strategize as well as he soliloquizes.
See that?
Whoa.
The judges and
We could be
Throwing
looking.
some
We'll accept that.
vocabulary
We will
at
accept
the kids.
soliloquize.
What will happen? I'll tell you what. Best of luck. A ring technician, Mr. Christopher Daniels. I think you got some good chances. You really do. That's
Don't
it for
need
the
luck.
spin cycle this week. Well,
The
next week,
Biz Wiz.
next week we're going to talk about AJ Styles.
Meh.
We're going to talk about Mr. Anderson and his chances from the Aces and Eights, and Austin Aries, somebody with some history as well. So we're going to do that next week. We will see you then. Let's hear it for our panel magnets, Mickey James.
Those guys, that girl, JB. It's here for JB.
Yay!